The archaeological chamber hummed with the sound of advanced xenolinguistic processors. Dr. Velcora, chief cryptographer of the Galactic Heritage Institute, had assembled the finest minds in the known universe. For 6 hours, they'd been staring at the wall of an ancient precursor ruin on Kepler 442b. The symbols mocked them with their simplicity and their mystery. "This is unprecedented," muttered Thexan, a four-armed Quillarian linguist renowned for decoding 17 dead languages. "The pattern suggests a substitution cipher, but the frequency analysis doesn't match any known linguistic structure." Dr. Velcora's tentacles writhed in frustration. The precursors, a mysterious civilization that vanished 2 million years ago, had left artifacts across 100 worlds. This temple was their most significant discovery yet, and these symbols were the key to the central vault. "Run another quantum analysis," she commanded. "Cross-reference with the Draxi pictographic database and the Zenthari mathematical constants." The holographic displays flickered with countless permutations. "Nothing." "Perhaps it's not a language at all," suggested a Mindari researcher, her telepathic field pulsing anxiously. "It could be musical notation, or mathematical formulae, or—" "Excuse me." Every alien head turned toward the human observer. Dr. Sarah Okonkwo, Earth's representative to the expedition, had been standing quietly in the corner for hours. Most teams barely tolerated human presence. Their species was useful for heavy lifting and surprisingly good at breaking things, but hardly known for intellectual contributions. "Yes, Dr. Okonkwo?" Velcora's voice carried barely concealed irritation. Sarah approached the wall, pulling out her datapad. "I think I know what this is." Thexan's mandibles clicked in amusement. "Dr. Okonkwo, we've employed cryptographic algorithms that can process quadrillion variables per second. Our combined expertise spans 18,000 years of xenolinguistic study." "What could you possibly—" "It's a cryptogram," Sarah interrupted, already typing on her device. "Like a word puzzle. See these symbols? They're substitutes for letters in a phonetic alphabet. The doubled characters here and here suggest common two-letter words, probably of, or, to, in whatever language this is." She pulled up an app on her datapad, something called Cryptogram Master, Daily Puzzles. This symbol appears most frequently, which likely makes it E, or A, in standard galactic common. This three-letter grouping starting with it? Probably the, or, and. And look, this pattern here repeats with the same spacing. That's characteristic of parallel structure in sentence construction. Her fingers flew across the screen as she input the symbols into her puzzle app. Within 30 seconds, the app suggested letter substitutions based on frequency analysis and common word patterns. "Try this," she said, projecting her solution onto the holographic display. The symbols transformed. "Beyond this gate lies the eternal library. Only those who seek knowledge through play may enter." Asterisk. Stunned silence filled the chamber. "Impossible," Velcora whispered. 6 hours of quantum processing, defeated by a, what did you call it? "A crossword app," Sarah said cheerfully. "Humans have been doing cryptograms for fun since like the 1700s. My mom does them every Sunday. This one was actually pretty easy, only 26 symbol substitutions and good frequency distribution." Thexan stared at the human. "Your species solves complex substitution ciphers, recreationally?" "Well, yeah. Crosswords, cryptograms, word jumbles, anagrams. We print them in newspapers and magazines. There are tournaments and everything. Some people are crazy good at them." "But, why?" the Mindari researcher asked. "Why would you voluntarily engage in such mentally taxing exercises?" Sarah shrugged. "They're fun. Humans like wordplay. We have puns, riddles, acrostics, palindromes. Our languages are basically puzzle systems we invented to confuse ourselves and then figure out again. It's kind of our thing." She tapped a few more times on her datapad. Also, there's a hidden message if you take the first letter of each sentence. Want me to solve that too? Velcora's tentacles drooped in defeat. Please. Sarah grinned. It says, built by humans from Earth, 1.8 million years ago. The chamber erupted in chaos. That's impossible. Thexan shouted. Humans only achieved spaceflight 2 centuries ago. Sarah examined the wall more carefully, her expression shifting from amusement to shock. Unless, oh my God. The precursors weren't aliens. They were us. Humans. We must have achieved advanced civilization before, then collapsed, and forgot everything. She looked at the assembled aliens, a wry smile crossing her face. Guess we've always been into puzzles. Even built an entire galactic mystery just to see if our descendants could solve it. Velcora updated her expedition report with shaking tentacles. Recommendation: recruit more human cryptographers. Also recommend updating galactic historical records. Also recommend existential crisis leave for all senior researchers. Meanwhile, Sarah was already working on the next chamber's puzzles, humming happily while her $2.99 app unraveled mysteries that had baffled the galaxy's greatest minds. Some things, apparently, were just in humanity's DNA.